Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. Sorry I have not been as consistent as I wanted to be, but I'm getting there. So today we're going to be working on 3 different makeup looks for fall. So I did a video like this similar back in the spring. I did 3 different looks you could wear for the spring. And so now we're going to do one that is identical, but for the fall. This is one of the looks. This will be towards the end of the video, but kind of wanted to do some very wearable looks because sometimes I have viewers that are not extra like me, and they just want like pretty fall everyday wearable looks that they could do that are a little more fancy than they normally wear. So that's what we're going to kind of be working on. It's not going to be ultra loud and proud. It's going to be kind of, I think, a healthy mix. So we're going to get started. If you wouldn't mind giving me a like and subscribe, that would mean the world to me. I'm also on Instagram at ShareSharesBeauty, and you can also find me on TikTok, Facebook, where else? Pinterest. Like, where am I at again? Okay, Clubhouse, but I'm not really active on Clubhouse. So, but anyway, I'll try to list all of the handles down below so that you can find me on those other platforms. And we are going to get started. So we're going to do just a little tutorial on 3 different looks. All right, this first look we are going to do is for a makeup collab. We have what's called our Travel Tuesdays collab, and we do a look based on where we want to travel to, or just all kinds of travel themes all over the world. Sometimes we're a little loosey-goosey with the term travel. So we're doing a pumpkins theme, of course. Pumpkin patches, pumpkin spice latte, all things pumpkin. So we have inspiration pictures that we use, and I was really drawn to this one picture with pumpkins that have like a little touch of green in them too. I'll see if I can show it to you and put it in here so you can see the inspiration picture. I'm going to be making a look for it based off of those colors. And again, I'm going with fairly simple, not too crazy looks on these. I wanted to create fall looks that everybody can use and not be too scared of with like crazy colors. So fairly simple is what I am aiming for, to try to just show you how to recreate a very simple fall look. So we're going to get started. I just really wanted a touch of the green in there. So it's going to be oranges, greens, and a little touch of white. I've already got it kind of, you can see, this is where I do all my art. I test everything out ahead of time on my hand. No, not this one, but this is kind of what we're going for, these colors. All right, so I'm going to be using the Pro Fusion Sultry Palette. I really love this palette. It is very cheap drugstore. I don't really recommend it for long, durable wear. Definitely has some fallout and everything, but for the price, these Pro Fusion palettes are amazing. I love them. I get them at Walmart. You can get them in a lot of, the grocery stores and like drugstores and everything. But they have so many colors in all of their palettes for such, usually the palettes are like $10 US. I mean, crazy. So I just love the colors in this one. It has a lot of those like earth tones, and I just use this palette for so many things. So it has the greens. Here, I'll show you. Okay, it's got the greens here that I'm looking for, and it's got some orange, kind of orangey. It looks more brown here, but it comes out fairly orange. And we got a little touch of white. I may have to use another palette for the white, but definitely the greens and the oranges. So that's what we're gonna be playing with. We're gonna first go in with a fluffy brush. I've already like primed my eyes and everything, got my brows going, a little touch of foundation, but that's about it. So what am I gonna use? I think, okay, I'm gonna go with sort of the arch over the eyelid, and we're gonna go in with this color right here. It's called Wonder. So this is gonna kind of be our bright orangey color. All right, so that's what we're going with for the pumpkin orange. And we're gonna have this kind of be like our overall transition color and background color and arch color, all right? Sorry, you probably hear my son as usual. Anytime he's home, it's loud.
Okay, I decided to do a voiceover like I tend to do, so don't mind my mouth that's running. Mostly because my son was home and he was screaming and it was not quiet enough and it was taking a lot of time too. I figured the video would end up being too long. So we're going in with that transition color and we're doing the arch over the eyelids here. You always want to kind of start the most concentrated on the outside and then work your way in. And that's kind of what I was talking about here. It's just that wherever the application falls is going to be the most concentrated amount, and you want the most concentrated amount to be on those outside edges. And as Lisa, my girl I always train with and have shadowed, she always tells everybody, you do swishy swishy on the outside and then swipe, swipe, swipe above.
Okay, so what I would typically do for just kind of a usual normal look is come in with kind of that sideways V around the edges of your eyelids here. Instead of like a darker color, we're going to go with this green color. So this is where we're going to get the green. This is called Thrash.
Okay, and so we're just going to start applying that green to that outer edge corner. And we're doing it sort of diagonally. This green almost perfectly matches my shirt. I love how it does that though. I'm loving the colors already together. And you can already see where there's a lot of fallout there down under my eye. So I'm gonna have to kind of wipe that off with Q-tips and a cloth. And that's what I'm talking about with drugstore makeup. It's just, you get a lot of fallout from drugstore makeup. Now we're going on to the other side and same effects.
So next, we're going to make the lid part. We're going to give it a little sparkle and come in with this sort of, it's like a rose gold, not even rose gold. It's very, not quite gold, that's gold. I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, this is the perfect color. It's called Caring.
Okay, and once again, I'm doing a voiceover because at this point in my video, my husband had walked in and had just come home and he was telling me a story and some important stuff, and I didn't want to not let him talk, but then I also didn't want to stop in the middle of my look, so I just kept going. But anyway, so we're doing the cut crease with the concealer, and then we're going to come back over it with that shimmer color. Very nice. And of course, with the back to the cut crease, I used the Q-tip to make it a little more precise. Okay, and now I'm coming back in with that darker color of green and just going back over the sideways V to just kind of blend it into that shimmer color. And you'll see me still talking to my husband while I'm doing this look, sorry. Then we're going to move on to kind of making like an eyeliner with the same color underneath. And you'll see me starting to talk to my husband too. Sorry, I knew at this point that I was definitely going to have to do a voiceover, so I just kept going with the look and yakking at the same time. Okay, and then we're coming back with a little bit of that orange also underneath, just doing some of the same colors on the bottom in eyeliner. Okay, and then I'm coming in to do a little tiny pop of the white, like you saw the white pumpkins, and I'm using the Jeffree Star Blue Bloods palette, one of my favorites, but it just has such a good white color in there that always pops a little more than any of my other palettes, so I was stealing it from this one just to try to create that white inner corner look. And again, it's so funny to see my facial expressions while I'm talking, and going back and watching this video, kind of a hoot. Okay, and now instead of using like black eyeliner, I'm just going to take the black eyeshadow in this Sultry palette and make eyeliner out of it. So on the bottom here, and I'm using also like a smudger brush, and then I'm going to do it on the top as well, just to kind of give more of a smudged effect. Okay, and then finished up the eyes, making kissies at my husband, and now we're just throwing on concealer underneath, doing a little highlight effects, covering up those bags. I usually always do the concealer after I have finished my eyes, so especially with this drugstore makeup, it really has fallout underneath, so if I had had concealer on, it would have caught all that eyeshadow dust. Okay, and so I already did contour and highlight and all that stuff, so we're just moving to lips. This is the Pro Fusion liner. I think it's like nude or something. It's okay. And then I'm applying an old Mary Kay lipstick. I think this was like chocolate mousse or something along those lines. It's a perfect fall color, but it's kind of old. And then on top of that, we're going to do some gloss. And this is the NYX Butter Gloss Ginger Snap, I think is the name of that one. A perfect fall color. All right, and then we're just applying lashes. This is from Glamnetic. It's their Lucky Lashes and their Glamnetic liner, magnetic liner. I love these lashes. I was gifted these a while back, and I do have a code, I believe, so I will put it down in the link for you to try them out for yourself. I absolutely love Glamnetic. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're one of my favorites. All right, so the look is complete. Just my hair, not so much. But anyway, this is it. All done with number 1.
Okay, guys, so the look that I'm going to be doing for another fall makeup look. Sorry, my hair is a mess, and somebody really needs to tell this bitch to like pluck her eyebrows. But anyway, okay, so I'm going with sort of like a gold look. What I'm really doing is I'm going to be participating in a YouTube challenge, as well as I'm actually doing a photo shoot with this theme. It's kind of a Greek goddess theme, just to give you a hint. So because I am just always limited on time and always like doing things on the fly, I'm going to multitask, and I'm going to do like 3 in 1. So for one, I'm going to show you a simple fall look that's kind of the beginning stages of my Greek goddess look. But then I'm going to turn that into my Greek goddess, and y'all can't see that yet because it's not allowed to be seen until the YouTube challenge has been complete with our little collab. And then third is just that I'm kind of just practicing for a Greek goddess photo shoot that I have coming up, where I'm doing makeup for several girls in a photo shoot. So kind of 3 in 1. I got a lot of Greek goddess stuff going on. So I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place Warrior palette. Love this. It has the colors that I totally want to use. And so does this not scream fall or what, right? Lots of browns and golds. So we're going to be going with a very golden goddess look. But I'm going to keep it simple for this little tutorial so that it can be worn as every day. Okay, so for this one, what I'm really wanting to pull off is sort of a darker color on the outside edges, and I really, really, really want that to pop a lot more than the others. I don't want just a standard like graduated effect. So whenever I really want like my side to pop, I always start with that one first, and then blend down to the lighter colors. That's just how I do it, and a lot of people probably tell you like, no, that's not right, but tough. We all have our way of doing it. Okay. I've already got eyes primed. I have on makeup because I was wearing makeup earlier today, but no eye makeup. Well, I guess I have on eyeliner, but we'll fix that. We'll do something different with it later. Okay. So I'm going to come in. I'm going in with this. This may not be the right color. I may want more of a black, but I'm going to try this first. This is called Mino in the palette. And I absolutely love me some Juvia's Place. Their colors are just super vibrant. Okay, so we're just gonna go on and put it on the outside V here. And honestly, this brush sucks. I need a different brush. I'm applying it with sort of like a medium fluffy brush, and I don't like it. So let me try a different one. So we're just kind of trying to pack on this brighter color. And I don't think I wanted to bring it up that far. So I may come back in a little bit and like clean it up over above. I think I only want it on the lid. And excuse I need to pluck that and that. So y'all, I have a scar and a mole like in the same spot right here. So it always makes my eyebrow look pointy and disheveled. And no matter how much I like wax or do anything with it, it always looks that way. And then I can pluck, but then it's like I end up pulling more hair out. It's so annoying. Okay. So now I'm gonna come back over it with like a bigger, fluffier brush, just to kind of blend it a little bit more. And I didn't put anything on it, I'm just blending it out. I think we're gonna take Cano, which is gonna be sort of our medium color. Okay, I'm only gonna put like a teeny tiny bit on and blend it from the sides over the top and go ahead and kind of do that rainbow arch effect, but I'm not gonna do much. I'm going very light. I really just kind of want there to be a big difference between that darker color and the lighter color we're gonna put on. I'm just gonna throw on a little concealer. I just got on like some drugstore CoverGirl, which is good stuff, by the way. I think we've talked about it before. Have I talked about it before on here? I don't know. It's good for drugstore. I actually really like it. Okay. First, I'm gonna just lay on a base. This is called a Hoshi, something along those lines. And then we'll put the shimmer on top of it. And then we're gonna, I love this color right here, but I don't know if it's gonna be light enough or not. Let's see. I'm gonna put it on my fingers. I think, I may try it. I don't know. I may put more of this darker one, Amina, towards the edges, like this. Kind of do more of a graduated shimmer. What do you think? That's such a pretty color. I love shimmer. I am all about that shimmer, about that shimmer, about that shimmer. Okay, I'm not being corny. Okay, but definitely too dark. So I'm gonna come back over the whole thing with the lighter color. This is Marimi. More of this color. Bring it over here. Get more of that gold in there, y'all. I'm just gonna use my finger. Tap this on a little more here. Because it just goes on better. Okay, it's kind of getting where I want it. And I'm gonna come back to the side. Add a little bit more over that. For this simple look, I will go again with my Glamnetic lashes, the Lucky Lashes. But when I do the actual Greek goddess part of it, I'm gonna switch to some different lashes. Okay, I did my lashes off camera because I had a little lash snafu and then I forgot to turn it back on. So now we're just gonna go look for some lipstick that might match. Okay, because I'm too lazy to pull out all my lip liners, which are like buried in my kit right now, we're just gonna use lipstick and lip gloss. This is what is this? This is Revlon. Just drugstore makeup, Revlon Champagne 205. I don't know how old this is either, to be honest with you. I'm gonna go kind of more like on the outsides and do the gloss kind of more on the insides. So I almost give it that like lined effect, but with just lipstick and gloss, okay? All right. See how I'm doing? trying to think if that's the right gold. That's not matching my gold, is it? But the gloss does, so probably in the end it'll come out. Okay. Now I'm trying to decide between probably this one. This was more gold. I've got, what even is this? Coloricon? What is this? I don't remember. Is it Wet n Wild? I truly don't remember what kind of lip gloss this is. It says Coloricon. What is that, y'all? I know it's drugstore makeup of some kind. It's Gemini is the name. What was this? Oh, well. See, this is what it looks like. Oh, it's Wet n Wild. Dummy. Wet n Wild. And yeah, like I said, the color Gemini. Yeah, there's the gold we're looking for. I try not to do like the whole lip, just so we give it a little plumping effect. All right, I think that's good. What do you think? So this is the simple version of the Golden Goddess, but makes a fun fall look as well. And then I'm later going to add my Golden Goddess to it. So I've kind of got my little geometric patterns going on, kind of fit in with that, but I'm gonna have a little more costume. So to be continued. But anyway, this is the look, all complete. Okay, so the next look that we're gonna do, I was very inspired by my shirt today. I just really love this shirt. The colors in it, very drawn to those. And it's a little bit like fall-like to me. I just, you know, I mean, it could be spring or fall or winter, honestly, when you really think about it with these deep colors. But I don't know, like the purpley is just kind of calling my name. So anyway, I'm gonna go with Makeup Revolution. Was this the Reloaded Velvet Rose, I think is the name of it. It is a dupe for Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam Palette, all the same colors. So we're gonna do something with this. I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but we're gonna do something. I'm just gonna go with my inspiration. Okay, so I've got on most of my makeup already. Sometimes what I'm doing is I'm like, oh, I'm gonna film a makeup look today, but I gotta get the kid off to school. I need to be a little presentable. So like I kind of put on like everything except for the eyeshadow. So, you know, I'm sort of put together. We're just gonna kind of do the eyes. All right, so we're gonna get started. And what am I gonna do? See, I'm wanting these purpley mauvey colors and maybe a little touch of like the orangey, even though that's not really in my shirt, but I don't know, somewhere around in there. Okay, I think I'm gonna kind of like start with the little rainbow, not rainbow, but arch with this color.
Okay, for the purposes of not making this video too long, I decided to do a voiceover on this one again too, so don't mind my mouth that's moving. But anyway, we're doing that arch effect again, going in with that kind of orangey brown color. And it's again swishy, swishy, swishy on the outside, and then swipe, swipe, swipe like windshield wipers over the arch. And I'm doing a lot of talking. Now we're gonna come in, what are we doing? Okay, we're going in with that pretty like purpley mauve color, and we're starting to make sort of a halo effect. I think I decided I was gonna do a halo eye look. So we're kind of going in on both sides of the eyelid, but down a little bit further from where we did the arch effects. So now we're going to do a light color in the very middle of the eyelid to make it pop and stand out from the darker colors. And we're just doing a very light color, packing it on with a packing brush. And I did that very light color over there in the corner. And then we're coming over on top of that with this like pinky purpley shimmer color, and just going to try to pack it on as much as we can. It's not making a huge contrast, so I'm probably going to or I did, have to put a little Fix Plus on it. Actually, I think I did like setting spray because it was right there, and just kind of really concentrate the color to get it on there and make that contrast. And then I even went back over it with my finger some. Then I took a little bit of like a darker, almost like a brown color, just a teeny tiny bit there on the outside edges, and made a slight bit of a V, just so there's a tiny difference on the outside there. And then underneath the eyes too, kind of lined my eyes with that same color, bringing it all around. And I'm doing just a little bit more here. I think over the top I didn't do because I'm just going to let the magnetic liner handle that. Plus I had a little eyeliner on already from the morning because I don't go out the door without eyeliner, like to be seen in public. But now we're coming back over it some more with just black eyeliner. I've got like Neutrogena drugstore.
All right, so I went ahead and just put my lashes on. I used the same Glamnetic Lucky lashes as I've been using. I really love these. I think these are like my go-to lashes. Now we're just gonna do lips because I pretty much have on, it's very faint, but I have on like contour, or did I do bronzer? I think I did contour and blush and highlight and all of that. So it's just, we're just gonna finish it up with lips. I'm really wanting to do kind of a dark, fairly dark lip that matches somewhat. I was testing out some on my hand here. So we're going to come in with MAC Plum and line these lips. Layer up top. Then we are coming in with, this is drugstore also, it's L'Oreal, which y'all know I'm trying to get away from because they're not cruelty free, but this is like the perfect lip color right here that I want to use. It's called Golden Grape. I'm gonna apply it with a lip brush though, because it's brand new, and just in case I want to use it with my kid. I don't know. I'm not going to use L'Oreal much, but just to have it as an option if I want to. I don't want to ruin it sanitization wise. I went outside the lines, y'all. All right, so we got the little lip mishap all fixed, and this is the final look. What do you think? I love it. I love these colors. They're very like burgundy purpley fall colors, and that about wraps it up. So I hope you guys enjoy. We got 3 different looks today, all fairly doable and wearable, not too advanced, and I hope you enjoyed that. So don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of content, and hope you are starting to enjoy a little fall weather, even though here in Florida it is still hot as can be. But I cannot wait, getting excited, and I will see you guys next time.